Usually when the teams they make this movement, they place the ward like around here. They stand here. The support runs up to this position and they place the ward here. Because you're already in a very deep position, so you want to get a ward that it's even harder to deward. Sometimes this ward might actually still be removed. Sometimes.
30 seconds to battle.
Yeah,
but I guess
sometimes
they want.
even see people go really deep.
Yeah, I guess they
here.
really wanted the Ancients region, so it's against the Alchemist, so they wanted to make sure that you don't farm. You know, a lot of teams, I think especially Secret, when they drop Undying plus Gyrocopter together, they use these two heroes to farm Ancients, so very, very much all the time. So, Mama, yeah, is he gonna make the play?
It's worth it.
You.
Steal the bounty. He can't spam click because he's going to reveal himself from Invis, and he didn't Shadow Walk early enough. He's trying. Is he going to get it? No, not quite. Rabbit's got the faster fingers. That was almost really big plays. But he's
nice
still going to give the Alchemist a hard time otherwise.
Even if you die trying, I think it's worth the shot though, because of how much it changes the laning phase. Because he's basically screwed, right? Because he don't see you, and his skill. Let's say he already used his point on Grievous Greed, and then he don't get the rune. The lane is so god awful for the Alchemist.
Yeah, Lina definitely gives him a very hard time. And Undying isn't even the best hero to zone out mid. You know, we occasionally see this with like a Basil or a Bane or something coming at level 1 to zone out the opposing mid laner. Yeah, Wyvern as well, but Undying doesn't quite match up in the same way.
Undying is okay against certain heroes, but maybe not Lina. Lina has very long range and a very good nuke at level 1. Maybe against a weaker hero like a Shadow Fiend, it could work. Because you drain his strength and then you are much stronger, and it's very hard for the Shadow Fiend to trade blows at level 1. Yeah, but against Lina, it's very tough for Undying to zone the Lina out.
Yeah, Super's even sticking around a little bit longer here. Didn't try and go for an immediate stack at 1 minute. So we'll see how he spends this next 50 seconds, but I think 2 minutes is going to be probably an inevitable stack from him. Maybe on the Ancients and then try and protect the Urn. We'll see.
It depends though. Maybe he just at this point wants to run to the offlane to pressure with the Slala. You wanna secure his lane as well.
Just the decay. He's scary.
Dude, I didn't know you can actually see if the player is hovering a skill point over a specific skill. Was it? Because I saw the sprint getting, never mind. I saw something weird with the sprint. It was like the color changed with the sprint.
Oh, weird.
Because he was maybe choosing to skill between sprint or walk, the slithering crush, and then does it work that way? Then you can actually see.
I don't think so. I don't think you can see the level up menu because unless you're like typically hovering over it. I don't know. Okay. Maybe it's new stuff. Test it out in a lobby sometime. But
oh, that's interesting. If you can actually see if the player is deciding between what style or not.
What I really want added is quick buy. I want to see the players quick buy. I don't understand why you can't. You can in when you're spectating, yeah. You go player perspective, but for whatever reason it's not added. I know that a lot of the overlays would use this space for advertising and stuff.
Rabbit.
Yeah, Rabbit gets stunned. He's gonna get slowed up as well. MMY already had the Janata hit, and I think this should be a kill. A couple more auto attacks. Yeah, maybe he's gonna finish it up. Has that extra damage with the Null Talisman and the double Ironwood. Not Ironwood Branch, just Iron Branch. Oh boy.
The GG branch, you know?
The GG branch, sure.
We used to call it the GG branch. But that was a very well timed rotation as well. Because the creep wave was like at bottom, so he came in at like a spot where the sentry couldn't give, like he didn't see the bounty hunter until it was really too late. So it's a well timed gank by Mamaya. And I mean, Alchemist doesn't mind it that much, but it's gonna put the Lina's timing a lot faster. Like the Lina's gonna come online a lot faster because of that. So the Alchemist has to be very much, playing very defensive once the Lina is like level 5, close to level 6.
Yeah, and the Lina especially is a hero that can give the Alchemist a really big hard time. I mean, he's not going to be building any survivability in the early stages.
You want to build like Shadow Blade and all the items. You want to build like all those like Shadow Blade maybe to hunt the Alchemist. I think against the Alchemist you have to build items that will allow you to catch him when he's farming, like split pushing, whatnot. So I think Shadow Blade is a very good choice of item in this game for the Lina. Maybe after his heals, obviously not the first item, but after the heals.
Chuan wanted the rune, he's gonna get it, but it might cost him his life here. Ferrari made his way down as well when Nuke comes in. RTK considering whether or not he needs to deny himself to Roche. Ferrari's still running. Blink's gonna be off cooldown in 1 second. As it now needs to be careful. He's just trying to make shit. He's trying to waste a little bit of maybe his mana. Sees the stun animation coming out. And will be blinking back. But so they lose Chuan. He did manage to swipe the rune, but still going to be a nice pickup there for LGD. And the bounty hunter just having a really good start here.
Was it? Oh, it was a bounty rune, right?
Yeah.
It was.
So Alk unfortunately gets the invis, but it's still farming all right on the middle lane. One person to talk about is Sylar, who's doing fantastically for himself top lane. I think the Undying only went up there and stuck around for a tiny bit, so it didn't really matter too much. Rabbit's killed a point into the concoction, but he's gonna self-stun, maybe realizing what's going on because he had the vision from both this ward and MMY being just up on the hill. So
wow, dude. He didn't have sentry though, so it was a blind
totally
stun.
Totally blind.
But he saw him charging the stun before he went in with.
Call down gets dropped top lane. Looks like a good couple of cast bounces coming out. And
can't do that
with the sprint active just dies.
Can't do that with a Dazzle. You can only do that with a Witch Doctor. Yeah.
Very true.
Even if it's lucky, if he gets more than one cast, but it's still like that's what Witch Doctor can provide that the Dazzle can't.
Yeah, so DDC getting off to a good start. There's some pretty good levels on the Bounty Hunter as well. He's going to open up on Ferrari here. RTK not willing to waste the snowball since there is a pretty easy blink away from Ferrari. So they're both going to hold their nerve, and it's just going to end up being some harassment. But RTK is getting some pretty good levels. All of the support attention has really been focused on the mid lane so far, and especially with rotating in super and Tron and not getting that kill, that really hurt.
It's very normal, in an Alchemist game. The team that has the Alchemist would use a lot of resources in stacking or making sure that the Alchemist doesn't get ganked at the start. And the team on the other side would try to focus on a lot of attention to pressuring the Alchemist. So the other lanes naturally becomes, sometimes a lot easier. Not all the time it happens, but in a lot of the games it still relieves a lot of pressure for the off lane.
Yeah. You were talking about the potential for the Slardar to make early rotations without having too many levels.
Wow,
looks like that's exactly what we're gonna see here.
He's still level 3 though. Oh. But he's still very useful in like this sort of ganks. He can sprint in, land a crush for his team. Oh no, maybe scouting up.
Pops the double damage, backup is on its way. Luo's just kind of kiting around a little bit here. There is more help coming in, but maybe he's gonna get lifted up and Sonic Wave's gonna him down. RTK trying to make his escape here, but I think he's going to be finished. Sprint's got pulled in 1 second. Luo's just going to have to look for the crush. We'll just find it on the edge, and IG successful smoke gank. I think even more successful than they were hoping there, given that maybe he was lurking around with the double damage.
I think that situation explains why Asala is a really good hero on the offlane right now, because he can actually do that with just a few levels. Like how many other offlaners could have actually landed that stun? Because Slada was able to do it because of being, because he has sprint. Like anyone else wouldn't be able to do that. Obviously, apart from Tusk, because you can just snowball in.
Definitely shows why he's one of the premium offlaners.
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's
so
top tower
Rabbit
is under
didn't have the
attack.
most amazing start, but his support dutifully set up some stacks for him. I think he got a bounty rune just earlier as well.
It's Alchemist, you don't really need a brilliant start. You're always gonna be,
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
getting ahead as time goes by. As long as you don't die too many times, so.
That was a bit weird. Rabbit was running right at the rune, and then Ferrari swoops it out of nowhere. And
It's
just
not a bounty rune, so you lost your right to argue for getting the rune. If it's a bounty rune, I can give it to you.
No, Rabbit, he's gonna remember that. He's not gonna that first Aghanim Scepter. I think it's
definitely not for you, Queen.
Yeah, it's definitely going to super now.
Oh, the courier.
Why wants the courier? We've got RTK in here as well. There's so many heroes from LGD. This isn't even close to their side of the map. They're gonna get the courier as well.
Damn, that was so good for them. They got both. I thought they would have only gotten the kill.
And Rabbit's gonna TP and the stun is not gonna land. He's still getting blocked in, but they're not doing any damage. Chuan just sitting on the other edge of this, but DDT comes running in with the cast. He's gonna snowball further forward. It looks like the Rubik is definitely dead here. Probably just to the Maledict's damage. Rabbit running forward with his ultimate active, doing a little bit. Ferrari gonna run in with that haste that he grabbed earlier. He's got the Sonic Wave in a couple of seconds, but not quite enough mana. Does have a Mango, but he's just gonna get bursted down by the Rocket Barrage, and there's gonna be a deny coming out from Sylar.
That's more like revenge
my
as well from last game. Sylar probably arguing with ROTK like, take that, I'm behind you.
The team dynamic working itself out. But
I
that
told
was
you not
huge
to go
for
in.
LGD. That was huge. What
Yeah.
did they get? They got the Courier, got 2 kills, 3 kills.
They didn't kill the Alchemist, right? Oh, but Alchemist is not saving up for Radiance anymore. Just realized he's going for a mech.
So this is a little bit more old school. He's now switching over to getting points in the Unstable Kingship.
I mean, you can still go for
soon.
carry, but like what Super did at Nanyang was he went
Radiant's
face
bottom
mech
tower is
SNY
under attack.
AC, then BKB. I mean, you can still transition into a carry later if you can actually make the mech useful in this stage of the game. Because they have a very strong 5-man lineup with the Tombstone as well. So maybe they are thinking that I want to reach the timing where Undying's level 7. I have mech on
Radiant's
Alchemist,
bottom tower
Sonic Wave, and obviously,
Radiant's
if
bottom
possible, the
tower
Blink
has
as well on
fallen.
Salah. So that is the timing where IG is looking to go for. And LGD knows that before that timing comes, they want to take as much map control as possible, as much towers, and place deep wards. Roshan is maybe a little too difficult for them. Even with the medallion, it's not going to be easy for the lineup.
LGD are rotating in here. They are being spotted out.
Oh, look at the
Radiant
wards.
Observer.
They have a sentry here, so they think there's no vision there. Oh dear, the sentry towards the right, but there's actually a ward towards the left.
Yeah, that's somewhat unexpected place to see the word, but it's going to work out nicely. RTK, stolen Ice Shot's getting turned around, but he dodges the concoction stun with the snowball going back
punch.
onto Tron. Does not have enough mana for a punch, and that means the
Oh.
Tron just going to heal back up and be just fine. He will end up getting that kill at the end.
Might have been a 1-for-1 if he had mana for the
Radiant's
punch.
bottom tower is
Yeah,
under
just
attack.
needed to get the wand charges off, but wasn't able to, unfortunately.
Yeah, he didn't have enough time for that, so too bad.
Too bad, so sad.
This only
Jared
happened
Croft is
because,
still running around.
just look at the way they are moving, they think there's no wards because of the sentry there.
And IG gonna try and fight this, it looks like. Scatter Tyler with the ice shards. Couple of tracks coming out.
You know,
Ron
LGD
would
have
love
to
to
be
get his
like,
hands on that.
why are they ready all the time? Isn't there no ward there?
We dewarded them, like what's going on? They're always aware, we just want this pickoff and we want this tier 1 tower for free, but no such luck.
Radiant's middle tower
Yeah,
is
you
under
see that they are
attack.
trying to utilize this window. They know Slara doesn't have Blink.
Radiant structures
They don't have the
are
mech. Oh,
fortified.
they actually have the mech on Alchemist. They don't have level 7 on Undying yet. So they want to just pressure at this time.
Yeah, and they've just picked up the track as well, so Team now could be good for IG with the mech, but there's also that associated risk that if they go badly, they're going to be handing over a lot of track gold to a very snowbally LGD side. So they have to be careful about this as
Oh,
well.
the lift.
Tron going to come in, they go for the lift, now they're in a little bit of danger, they get the crush off, Sonic Wave coming in as well, Unstable Concoction is going to be enough damage, DDT turns around, does
Oh, he
manage
got
to
the
drop
ward.
the Death Ward, but Ferrari jumps forward, he does manage to get the steal on the Death Ward, Tron's going to run in, but he doesn't have enough mana, pops the Arcane Boots, will be able to turn it around now, it's doing good damage to maybe, he's got the you'll have to buy some time, will be able to sell fuels in the face of the Unstable Concoction, it's a 2 for 2 so far.
Good.
Like,
Just when you say you
survived all
won't,
the way through.
just when you say you won't get the
Yeah.
death ward.
Tower
Yeah.
is under attack.
Jinxed it, Winter. I jinxed it. Alright, so how many tracks? 2 tracks. Rabbit is still tracked though, so it looks like probably only the 1 track kill maybe for that
Yeah, that
fight,
was really
but it's
key
pretty
though.
good.
ROTK didn't manage to. He tried to snowball and dodge some of the damage for the gyro though, but he was a little too late there. That would have been a very LGD favored fight if they actually managed to. Look at that, they're running
It's
around.
ward again, Winter. It's the most valuable ward I think I've ever
You know
seen.
what? You know what Sebastian said? He said that you can never be 100% sure
Radiant's
unless you
middle
kill the
tower
ward.
is under attack.
If you don't kill the ward, you have to assume there's a ward somewhere else, but you just don't see it.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you have to take the gamble anyway, right? You're like, There's a chance that there's a ward, but you know we still have to run through with a little bit of confidence that we have. But yeah, this ward's been amazing for IG, and they're gonna smoke up now, looking to continue to grab a few more pickoffs. MMY might reveal this though. Do they have any dust? No sentries getting dropped.
There's a sentry on Rubik.
Yeah, Twan has a sentry. Who else has a sentry?
He thinks that someone was farming here. That's why he didn't pop a sentry or dust sentry. He thinks that someone was farming the small camp, and it revealed them.
Oh, they did put one down, but it was just a little bit later. It was actually Super who put down that sentry.
Oh, okay.
If Chuan had been the one to put one down.
Oh, they see him now? Right.
Radiant's middle tower has
Now they're gonna
fallen.
realize.
They see him.
Lina also has him. They're gonna spawn out.
The death ward.
Again doing good work. Alright, Chuan's gonna pick up that kill. Unfortunately, doesn't manage to get another steal off, and looks like this death ward's gonna end up fading, but no, it shouldn't be a huge deal end of the day. But LGD still really pressing. They are.
Man, they have to realize something is
can.
wrong, right? Every movement they make past that junction. Look at IG, they saw the touch running in, so they TP'd Hero's bot again. And this one is actually winning them the game.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Lina, well, she's not going to get anything out of the Invis. Runs over towards mid, but IG keen to try and take a fight here. They're not in the best position. Sylar, if he gets caught out here, it could be big trouble. He's got 1 point in the call down, not quite level 11 just yet.
Yeah, he wants to farm his blink. He's very close on the Slaughter.
Yeah, 2100.
Sylar, is he going for BKB or
is it Sanj?
BKB helps with the...
BKB's pretty good.
Yeah, but it doesn't dodge a lot of the things that IG has.
Yeah,
it's not like a super good...
Wave. You're still gonna get amp damage.
Oh, top lane. The blink?
Slardar.
Did he get the blink?
No. 1900.
Oh no, that is a very game-changing kill for LGD. I guess it even things out with the fact that this bot has been doing so much work for IG, and then now LGD gets a very key pick off on the Slaughter.
Tower is under attack.
Yeah, and that's gonna let LGD apply a little bit more pressure. This tier 2 bottom is already pretty low. And this is a really difficult area to fight into as well with IG. You're fighting up the hill to defend your tower, and you're up against Tusk and the Gyrocopter, both of which are gonna punish you if you gather up at all. But it looks like LGD are just gonna back up. Are they close to any items? That's the question. Sylar's still sitting on 1.9k right now. So looks
this
like
this queen is actually so poor. Oh my god. Sylar is rich, but this queen is poor.
There's another Yule top lane. Big trouble for Super. There isn't a Laguna blade, but they don't even need it. It's just a few more right clicks. The ward scouting people moving into position, and maybe an MMY just gonna keep knocking them down.
You know, there are two ways of ganking. One way is you keep moving around the map, and the other way is like what LG just did. They sat and wait at the same spot for quite a long time, and they got 2 key kills.
Yeah.
Waiting is sometimes, you know, waiting is sometimes better than moving around. That's 2 more kills.
Yeah, especially a good place to wait since they have the vision there. So they're not really gambling at all. They can see who's turned up, they can see if their heroes sitting behind them. It's really unlikely that IG would send somebody again and then have like 2 heroes smoked behind, so... Yeah, it's a couple of good pickoffs. This Undying hasn't really done all that much, I feel, this
He's level
game.
7. He's level 7.
Yeah.
Yep. Level 7 plus blink on
Slaughter.
Slaughter.
For the crush, Sylar, however, gonna pop charge and keep on running away. Ferrari wants to continue the pursuit, but RTK also joining in here now. He's got his blink dagger.
They need the sprint. They need the sprint.
Yeah, sprint into crush. Who can he catch? RTK can look for the turnaround. They don't manage to stop the blink. I charge for Stolen and they're getting turned around. Sylar's still pretty tanky, but a snowball catches almost everybody. Mech getting delivered as well for the Matthews in the midst of all of this. RTK getting fun fighting. It's 2 down so far. Chuan has a snowball. Will be able to dodge the light spike array, but I don't think that's going to save his life. And it only lines him up for another track. He's going to be brought down.
That freaking snowball hit 4 heroes. Holy shit.
Oh, and they're not done.
Track?
He gets the grab. Are they going to track this one?
Oh my god, I think they almost lost the game based on that. That was like 4 track kills.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
and
attack.
if they caught the crush at the tier 2, completely different fight. They miss the crush, they lose the tier 2 top, and then LGD still have time to get all 5 heroes into position on bottom lane to be able to take that fight. So that was huge for LGD. They've got no Sonic Wave. He just walks in and then gets stunned up, brought down.
They're tilting. They're definitely tilting. after that. Oh my god, GG. Double GG.
It's a Tron classic that just connects after the GG before the game actually ends, but...
Victory.
Oh my god.